no shade if you have foot fetishes.
Who's like taking the time to send all these photos of my feet in? Romantasy is for women what professional sports teams are to men.
Stronger people show their emotions, right?
You feel like the coffee table to this family.
Now you're trivializing the matriarchy.
Yeah, watch it.
My feet are delicious. He's been barefoot in a lot of videos lately.
Oh my gosh, are they running ads on our feet? I am a better person in all other aspects of my life. We have to talk about.
What?
I'm sorry, Joey. We're doing it.
I'm Mr. Kate.
Come cuddle with us.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Joey. I mean, we're gonna get honest.
I can't believe we've been together for 20 years.
Let's talk about it. Creativity is not a skill, it's a way of life.
Come rub cuddle with us.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Rug Cuddle with us. Thank you for joining us on the rug.
Yes.
This is our podcast. I'm Kate.
I'm Joey. This is episode 3.
Episode 3. We have different segments in this podcast. If this is your first episode joining us, welcome.
Go back and listen to the first 2.
Go back and listen to the first 2. All right, so we've heard your messages. You've been calling in.
Yeah, you've been calling our phone line, 844-RUG-CHAT, which is so fun.
Which is so fun. We've got an analog, so if you want to leave a message, comment, question, funny story, that's what you call. We'll get to those in a little bit. How are you?
Good. I'm a little frazzled this week, but, it's just a lot. 2 kids, and
Feeling it too. I had a migraine
we had a
last
call
night.
from the school today about our son
Yep.
maybe having a concussion, not sure.
Yep, got back from going there to check on him.
And
He had a nice
teacher, or
puffy
his teacher texted
cheekbone.
us and was like, hey, just so you know, blah, 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 blah. And we both were in different rooms and we simultaneously texted, okay,
no.
so can we come?
Yeah.
Should we come?
Should we come check on him? I mean, let's give it context. We live like
And then before the
we
teacher,
live 7 minutes from the
before
school.
the teacher responded, he said, I'm on my way.
Yeah. He's been doing this thing lately where he doesn't. As many times as I've
He's
told
6,
him.
by the way.
Yeah, it's okay to cry, like let out your feelings. Like stronger people show their emotions, right? The strongest people are the ones that let themselves feel what they need to feel. I think.
Yeah.
We think.
He gets it from me, unfortunately.
So I went there to make sure he was actually okay because I knew he would tell her he's fine. But it's like, anyways.
Yeah.
So, we're trying to unravel the patriarchy one feeling moment at a time. But we're going to get into, let's see, what we DM each other.
I've opened your phone before. It's not an algorithm that I want to live in.
So what we DM each other is the segment where we basically talk about what Joey and I have been DMing each other because it's the
That's how
only
we
way
talk.
that we get to actually get a coherent thought across is in our DMs usually because as parents you try to talk and you're interrupted about various things, as I'm sure other parents know. Anyways, I wanted to talk about something that happened to me that leads into one of the DMs that we DM'd. As you know, there's another mother in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood doesn't have like that many young families in it. I think it's like mostly retired people. I don't know. But there is like a mom who's been walking on the street with her baby in a carrier, which I do as well in the mornings.
Yeah.
And Joey, who's like a social butterfly, more social than I am, has like stopped her numerous times and been like, oh, we have a baby. We should hang out.
Well, I see her when I'm taking Moon to school. I see her walking the baby in her carrier
Yeah.
on the street. And I'm like, this is so funny because this is the exact same thing that Kate is doing just up the street.
I know. And so we've passed each other. The first time I passed her, Mars was sleeping. So I just was like, hi. And then like, she's sleeping, whatever. But then after Joey has introduced himself and everything, now you
had no choice but to talk to her.
The last time. And it makes me sound, I'm not mean or antisocial, but I'm not the most like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not as good at making friends. I mean, I'm not antisocial. I have good quality friends and I like seeing all 2 of them.
You are not recharged by casual conversation.
No, I am an introvert. Anyways, point is, I stopped to talk to her. She's very nice. Her baby's very cute. It's the same age as Mars. She was saying like, oh my gosh, the sleep regression, blah, blah, blah is really getting to me. And I kind of looked at her wide eyes and was like, I don't really know how that is because I co-sleep with my baby. Now, before you people fast forward thinking this is going to only be a story about parenting and co-sleeping and babies, the DM that we sent each other was about co-sleeping and all that stuff. But I think what's more interesting too, as an underbelly,
What was
for
the
people,
DM?
it's just about like how animals and humans, that it's like really human nature to want to be close to each other when you sleep. But that like it's interesting to examine and remember how you felt as a kid sleeping either with your parents, if you got to do that, or by yourself, and what that felt like. Mm-hmm. Now, I know people have different experiences. Like, they'll be like, I don't care. That was fine. I loved my bed. I loved being alone, whatever. I wasn't like that.
Yeah, I wasn't like that.
And most people that I talk to say they weren't like that up until like a certain point. Like when you're a teenager, yeah, you want to be alone. Like, get out of my room. Right?
I mean, I was fine with it, but if I think about how many times I either snuck in to sleep on my parents' floor or... I mean, when I was younger, they would let me get in bed, and then it turned into like we'd have to sleep on the floor, and then it turned into we have to sleep with our head in the doorway of our room.
Yep.
And I had siblings, so like some nights it would be like all three siblings sleeping on the floor with their heads in the hallway.
Like on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean, for me, it was that I had to brave. Well, first of all, I slept with the covers over my head because I was
if anything
so
was
scared.
touching air, it would be attackable by the monster.
Yeah, eyeball, and I made sure there were no
that
cracks because like the monster's eyeball could appear in the crack. So I sweated my patoots off, okay, every night. And if, God forbid, I had a scary dream, woke up, whatever, I had to throw back the covers and brave the run, like literal adrenaline rush run to my parents' room, where my mom would not want me to wake her up. Like, my mom was scarier than a monster if I tried to wake her up. My dad, on the other hand, was fine, and he would come and lay down with me, but the process of trying to wake him up would scare him. So I would equally scare him when he'd jump. And then he'd come and lay down with me and then like snore and whatever. But anyways, the point is the amount of anxiety related emotions I felt around sleep and sleeping, I don't know, but I assume have affected me in my adult life. Like, I am a baseline
So you mean like
anxious
had
person.
you been a co-sleeper as a kid, you think you'd be less anxious today?
I think so. I think that we get wired as babies, right? Like, that's the whole thing. Babies cry because they need something. So like the cry it out method, they've now proven is just like not healthy because it raises babies' cortisol levels because they're just laying there and not being able to communicate. And then they go quiet and it's actually not a good thing. They're shutting down. The point is, we've been DMing about co-sleeping, and it's becoming like a little bit more of a hot topic because we like made our family bed, which is this gigantic bed. So why don't you, as a dad, talk about what it's like to co-sleep?
I love it. Once you get over the fear associated with it, which like, you know, you have to educate yourselves. We educated ourselves because, you know, in the States, the whole thing is around like SIDS. But there's a lot.
Well, SIDS happens more often
in another room.
Yep.
Yeah, which is like what's sort of confusing about that stat is it's like, yeah, bedding and blah, 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 blah is all, but it's also, they're also usually in another room.
Because the studies...
I don't think I would be able to co-sleep without you because I do think the mom is more in tune to what's going on with the baby. And
Yes.
I can
the
sleep through
safe
the whole
sleep.
night and they'll be like, you know, stirring and whatever. Meanwhile, you'll wake up like 10 times in night.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, the safe sleep practices with an infant are that it should be a breastfeeding mother sleeping next to the baby because we're tuned into each other. Our sleep cycles sync up. You know, the nursing is just a natural part of it.
Yeah, I mean, point is, obviously, most people don't co-sleep, and fine, whatever, do you. If you're interested in it, we do it, and we like it.
But let's
what?
caveat that because the thing that we DM'd each other was about how in the majority of human history and in many other countries, co-sleeping is normal. In the U.S., it is frowned upon.
Right.
So we can't make these ubiquitous claims.
Right. I like it because I get to spend that much more time with my kids. You know, the amount of cuddles that I wouldn't otherwise get is pretty crazy.
Don't you think like the feeling of safety too, that togetherness, that sort of
our Mars is too young, obviously, because she's only 8 months. But our 6-year-old, like, I don't think has ever had a night where he's been scared. I don't know.
No.
Maybe it builds character to be a little scared when you're a kid. I don't know.
Well, okay, so let's talk about the arguments that people have. People say, well, they're never going to want to go into their own bed. Like you're creating like a dependent child, which like the whole thing with attachment parenting and like co-sleeping too, is that you're actually creating more safety and security inherently in their nervous system so that they're then that much more confident to go out and about and on their own because they know, in their core, in their nerves, they feel safe.
But it was crazy because I remember when you went to the hospital and you were had to spend the night, multiple nights, because it was like an emergency situation, a whole other story when Kate had eclampsia and she was in a medically induced coma. It was like a disaster. And I was at home with the kids and Mars was 2 weeks old. And I realized, I was like, I have no idea how to sleep with this baby. I don't know how to put it to sleep elsewhere, and I don't know how to sleep with the bed. So
thankfully we had it was like an emergency situation.
We had a bunch of help, but I basically made everyone stay up with her all night. I didn't let anyone
we had people on shifts, friends and family, and
it's not a role that I would have the confidence to take on. Mm-hmm. You do, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
And really, the benefit also of co-sleeping for me is that I basically get the most cozy, giant slice of bed to myself because the two babies just cling to Kate all night.
Yeah, Moon likes to cuddle with you too, but then he comes over to me. Yeah.
Moon does come over to me sometimes at night and goes, "Hey, I'm going to cuddle with you just because I know you don't get it as much."
So diplomatic with his cuddles. I am a huge proponent of it. If anyone wants to try it.
And what did our neighbor think of you saying that?
Well, yeah. So I said that, and she was like, "Oh," and I could see the kind of glazed over look she gave me because
you saw the look in her eyes of like, "How dare you?"
Yeah, and but then
interesting.
No, she said, I by 4 in the morning, I'm so tired getting up with my baby. I end up bringing her into my bed, and she sleeps with me from 4 a.m. on.
Which, frankly, if you're worried about the dangers of sleeping with a baby, isn't that technically probably more dangerous that you're getting so tired that,
exactly.
And then you bring
that's
them
what
into bed
say.
later, and then you're so tired, and that's when
set up a safe sleep situation for you and your baby, as opposed to falling asleep with them on a chair.
But hey, guys,
randomly.
if you don't co-sleep, you can still listen to this podcast.
Of course, but I just am talking about our experience because I didn't have anyone illuminating me about this way of life, and I had to research it myself and come to this. And I know so many moms feel those instincts of wanting to have their children closer.
Yeah.
And I feel like being a creative person is honoring your instincts and trusting your instincts in literally every area of your life, from design to co-sleeping. I mean, really, truly.
I have a thing about co-sleeping, though, that comes up a lot. People always wonder, like, how do we ever...
Oh, the intimacy?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing of, like, why to sleep in your own bed has come about in the modern era where it's, like, people want to do differently than, like, the old-fashioned ways. Like, oh, everyone used to sleep in a bed together. And also puritanical, like, the marriage bed is sacred and all that stuff really came into play of why husband and wife should sleep together away from the children. So just to understand the history of it, I think is interesting and important. That said, we are very creative and pragmatic with our intimate time. Mm-hmm. The proof is in the pudding. We have 2 children.
Yeah. It
does happen. And you just got to find other times and other surfaces.
Yeah.
Other bedrooms, other surfaces. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to our next segment.
All right. Let me pull up a call. This is a very unique question.
Okay.
Ready?
Hi, guys. My name is Kirsten. I have a question that might be quite thought-provoking and a good conversation for your guys' podcast. I am legally blind with something called achromatopsia, which makes me completely colorblind. Now, I'm not even color deficient. I'm talking, I've never seen a single color in my life before. So I don't even really know if I'm seeing gray tones or anything. So my question is, how would you describe color to someone who has never seen it before? And I'm not talking like blue's the color of the sky, red's an apple. I'm talking like cool tones, warm tones. Like, what makes a color periwinkle or baby blue, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh
Okay, bye.
Oh my gosh, that is such a hard question. Kirsten, way to stump us. Ugh, the name Kirsten reminds me of American Girl dolls. I had a Kirsten. Anyways, okay, whoa. If I had to think about that.
I feel like this is also like hard to shake society's descriptions of colors because like.
Well, I mean, if she can't see color, then like to describe it, relating it to something else is sort of pointless, right? The sky is blue. Okay, cool, great. Like that doesn't mean anything to her because you could see the sky, but it's just like gray tones or something like she said. So I would say I would describe color with the feelings. So like blue to me is like a melancholic, restful color. So when you're feeling quiet, it's not a sad color. I think it's more when you're feeling quiet, when you get into a cool pool and it kind of like envelops your skin and your senses. Like to me, that's what blue feels like and looks like. It's like a calming.
And what makes a periwinkle?
A periwinkle?
What is a periwinkle?
A periwinkle would be that calming feeling, but like a lighter, more like happier version of it. Like you're splashing the water instead of a dark, deep blue, which would be if you're diving under the water. So then like, you know, red, if you sit by a fire and you feel like the heat of a fire where it really does like glow up your face and you feel hot cheeks and, you know, you gotta like be careful not to get too close. Or you have ever gotten so angry that you're like piping hot, like you can imagine steam coming out of your ears. Like red is like that. Like it's like a powerful, warming color.
Yeah, and then the gray scale of it all is like just the intensity, like the less intense, the more gray it is.
Yeah,
because
like
gray is just kind of like a
so like pink,
non-specific color.
Maybe the reason pink is associated with babies because it's like it's still warm and that sort of reddish heat, but it's way more
new,
pale. Yeah, it's
developing.
More pale. It's developing. It's, you know,
like
warm
this green.
cheeks.
This green makes me feel peaceful right here. Like
He's pointing at a light green on our wall on the rugs. Yeah, well, green to me is the color of growth.
But I mean,
and, like,
what is
plants.
color? Like, is your green the same as my green?
Well, that's, I don't know, debatable if it's the same, but we obviously see like the hues. Like we both look at it and without asking each other would say, "Oh, this is a green chair."
Yeah, this actually reminds me of another call we got that I think was a good question.
Okay, another call. Thank you, Kirsten. That was super deep and amazing, interesting life you
I think that
lead.
you could probably answer that question in a more interesting way than we could, because like
totally, I would love to know what her imagination of colors is.
What was the one? Oh, the furniture one.
This one came in and it's from Hannah in Portland, and I think we met Hannah in Portland in an underground arcade. We went to Portland, Oregon for like New Year's, and we went with my sister, and we were out at this restaurant that had this like secret arcade underneath because of course kids, you know, you want to just get them entertained. What, you and Tess left to go look at a open house that was nearby, and Mars was sleeping and Moon was playing games, and in walks a woman and her two kids.
We were in the most random spot you could possibly. We were in like the suburbs of Portland, at this random pizza shop on the side of the road.
Yep.
In the basement where there was an arcade.
That was secret. You had to get the code to get in.
Yeah, but it's still, that makes it sound cool. It was cool, but it was like so random.
There was no one there.
There was no one there, and Mars was asleep on Kate in the corner. She was the only person in the whole place. So it was just you, Moon, and Mars in this like randomly, of course, someone walks in who was like watches our stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was outside with Mars, like, and they drove by, and then she came in later and was like, "I saw you standing outside and saw your hair and whatever." Was like, "Oh my God, is that Mr. K? This is so weird."
Yeah.
And she came in. She was very sweet. Hannah from Portland. She's an illustrator. Anyways.
So here's Hannah's call.
I think this is Hannah from Portland.
If it's not, it's another Hannah from Portland.
Yeah.
But.
Okay.
Hi, this is Hannah, and I'm calling from Portland, Oregon. My question is, if you could be one piece of furniture
or decoration in a house or paint color, anything decor related and creativity related, what would it be?
Oh, Hannah, this is a really hard question because, of course, I love all facets of design. I was going to say a couch, but I think my true answer is a coffee table, a well-loved coffee table because, well, I like food. And I feel like so many things happen on a coffee table. Like I'm thinking about our big wooden coffee table that we had, which was a dining table. We cut the legs off and we made it our giant coffee table in our house in LA, our little fixer-upper house.
You're like the old faithful that lasts everything, but like gets so many different iterations, and then like people doing stuff.
So many things, like games being played on it, craft, projects. So many different meals. We eat breakfast on our coffee table.
You feel like the coffee table to this family, like the baby's hanging off of your breasts, and
Thank you. But it's also just the center of so much life in.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's good.
Okay.
I do like that. Yeah.
Thank you. You?
Well, I was going to say a vacuum, but I guess that's not like interior design.
I mean, it is a very important part of interior design, making it clean and livable. That's actually very you, that you would want to be a vacuum. Like you don't want to be something decorative. You want to be something utilitarian, which is like inherently your personality.
Yeah. Either that or like the lanky like light in the corner.
You are a lanky light. Oh my gosh,
I don't know that I don't know that I want to be either of those things. Those are just the things I think I am. But
no, you're definitely a vacuum.
Okay,
Hoover, Joey.
Thank you for calling in, guys. We are having so much fun listening to all of your voicemails.
We are, and if you want to leave any kind of comment, it doesn't have to be a question. It can be just a funny story or anything for us. 1-844-RUG-CHAT. Okay, let's move on to our next segment, the creative spark.
Creativity is not a skill, it's a way of life.
So today we have to talk about
What?
Journals. I'm sorry, Joey. We're doing it. We're talking about journals.
It's okay. I like journals, and I need to start doing it because what did I send you the other day about journals?
I sent you that.
Oh,
or did we send each other that?
No, you sent it to me, and then I sent it to my family.
So this is another DM thing that we sent. But anyways, I'm deep in journal talk, like meaning like the whole journal world. I have 2 journals. I have them right here because I was going to show you mine finally because I don't think you like actually know about my journals. But you're talking about something we DM'd each other that was about the importance of writing for like aging brains. Like this Japanese neurologist studied old people and found that the people who write every day, it doesn't matter how like social you are, blah, 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 blah. If you're actually physically writing every day, your memory is impeccable.
Right.
And the reason for that is because it activates movement, spatial awareness, language, and memory coding. So I don't know. That's cool. That's a motivational.
It was, and it was that
point.
compared to like every other type of thing that people do to like live long and be healthy.
Yeah, everyone
and
says
the one
walk every day, or
the one that had the biggest impact on retaining mental acuity was handwriting. So that made me go, shoot, I should journal. I don't like journaling because I'm such a tech person that like journaling feels like I can't then ever like access that information.
Yeah, you got to find some sort of journal prompt or something.
I might get the Remarkable.
I don't know. That's a little bit of a cheat. Like people do these things.
The Remarkable, by the way, is like a
it's
iPad,
a tablet.
But it feels like paper, and you can store your notes handwritten. And I think it also like translates them so you can search in your notes, because that's my biggest thing. Is I love like when I'm on a phone call, I like taking notes in the Pador, but the thing that sucks about it is then I can't reference them later because like I can't search for them, Anyways, go ahead.
Well,
Show me your journals.
With your fingers and your
I know
eyeballs.
you have 5 billion journals.
Okay,
I've been dating for 20 years, and I think you've probably had 500,000 journals.
Stop. I'm going to show Joey these, but obviously I'm going to also describe them for the people that are listening. If you're watching on video, you'll be able to see that I am holding up my Luis Carmen Traveler's Journal. So Traveler's Notebook, these are called. So essentially this is just like a leather wrap around various notebooks that you insert, and you hold these notebooks on with elastics inside. You're hearing the little jingling. Those are the charms that are on my notebook. I have a big heart. I have a Gemini. I have a fishy. That kind of represents like Hawaii and, swimming through life. And I have a red chili pepper, because why?
Because you like the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Because you're spicy? Because you like the spice?
I like the spice. I like spicy books.
Yeah.
And then I've got it's a stone like on the front with the elastic. So anyways, I also have, which I will show you, Joey, this is a Hobonichi Weeks. So this is like a little slim journal. It's about half the width of a regular journal, but the same length. And it's a planner. But so inside this journal, I just love it because it's like this self-contained creative balm for myself. So now that I don't have as much time to sit and spend on all my journal pages like I used to, where I used to draw everything, I've been using stickers a lot more because it's obviously a shortcut to like making them fun. So this is where I write all the things I have to do. And I use the bullet journal method, which is you write it down, and if you don't get it done that week, you migrate it to the next week.
Okay.
So you use a little like arrow. You can have different ways of doing that, but if you check it off, then you're done. And if you don't, then you arrow it and you go to the next week and you write it here. So honestly, this is what helps me get things done, because if I have to keep writing down buy incandescent bulbs every week, I'm going to start getting sick of that. And I'm like, I just got to get that done. Let me just get that done so I don't have to migrate it again.
Okay.
So the next one's where I do like brain dumps, which is where I just like, blab various things. It's like a little bit messier. And then the next notebook is where I have stickers. It's sticker paper. Look how many stickers I have in here.
Okay.
Okay. And then I have a drawing book. And this is where I do like more like mood boards or journaling. And I've been lately liking to use stickers to prompt things. So like I put just pick a random sticker, and then whatever it makes me think about, I write about that. So that's my traveler's journal.
It's super cute. I think that the problem is not the problem, but I think what you're using journaling for is more for your like fulfillment. And I think the problem like with me is I associate with journal with like I'm doing it for productivity.
Which I think you have to get out of. Like people do things called morning pages, where it's when they first wake up, you just sit and you just write about like whatever is like on your mind from when you were sleeping, a dream, whatever.
Yeah, I think you got to like view it as like singing. Like you're like just like sitting down and singing a song, and like it's not for any kind of future use.
No,
or
exactly.
It's just for
it is for future
it's like bird
use
watching,
because you're enhancing your memory.
Yeah.
You know what? Something else that people do is a commonplace journal.
What?
Which is essentially like your own encyclopedia. So it's like everything you're interested in that you research, that you whatever, you write down those notes and things. Like it's basically like a main lesson, like you're creating a main lesson book, like a textbook for yourself. You can add stickers or whatever. You don't have to. I feel like you would love a commonplace journal because you do so much research.
Well, I have a notebook. And I would say it's a commonplace notebook in the sense that like it kind of just is whatever. I mean, it's mostly like work noodling. Like
yeah, but if you took the time, like after you research something with ChatGPT, like you took the time to actually write down your, summary from it and what you got from it, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean it is crazy. I'm like such a data fiend, but I like have terrible recall probably, like for the majority of it. Like I can remember themes and like big ideas, but like the details.
Yeah, I wonder if you wrote it down. Then, speaking of, this is my Hobonichi, which is a traditional planner, but I don't need it as a planner because I use my other bigger planner in my traveler's notebook. And so instead, I've used this as a gratitude journal, which I always loved the idea of that, but I never used one. But since it's so cute and tiny, the little spaces for each day are perfect for like a sentence or two, just like an observation of the day. And so and then on this other page is like just a big blank page. So I write down just a takeaway for each day. And then on Sunday night, I write just my takeaway for the week, the kind of feeling for the week.
And
do you want to see my heated rivalries, Brad? which was the week that I watched Heated Rivalry.
Can you explain? Because like my first instinct between like all the reading you do and all the journaling you do, how you think those things help you function in life? Because like I think of that, and I think if I did that, I would feel like I am just being like so not productive. I know that's not how you feel, so I'm just curious. Like,
So are you passing judgment on me? Saying
no.
that-
I'm saying I know that's not how you feel.
Okay, but do you think that I'm not being productive by journaling?
No,
Um,
no, I don't.
did you just see my Heated Rivalry little spread with the knights and think, if only she had been sending some emails or editing some social videos instead of doing that?
No, because I don't want that for you.
I will tell you what I got out of it. I know that I am a better person in all other aspects of my life if I feel like if I am creatively liberated. So like I need to be able to feel like I've created something, express myself artistically in some way every day to feel good and happy. I don't know what that says about me, but it is just how I am.
I mean, look,
I got out
it's
of it.
commendable and it's impressive that you have all those various different books. I would definitely just default to put it all into one book.
Which
but
you can. This is just how I do it.
I think it sounds really inspiring. I don't think it's me, but I think it sounds
I just
great.
know that I'm a better mom. I'm a better communicator. I'm a better partner. I'm just more enthusiastic and energetic if I feel like I've created something. It's the same way I feel about putting on a cute outfit, taking the time to like make myself, just feel good, a little makeup or whatever.
Yep.
Like, I shouldn't obviously depend on those things, but it is part of my self-expression.
Love it.
Okay.
We all love your self-expression. We all love you. We all love your creativity. Keep it up. Keep journaling. No one's judging.
Well, creative spark of the week. So obviously I'm going to post these pictures of my journal on the Rug Cuddle Instagram. You guys can flip through, and obviously please in the comments let us know how you journal and what you do. And Joey will especially read those comments and hopefully get inspired to start his own journal. Okay, cool. Are you proud of these? Don't touch them. Okay? Aren't they cute? But don't touch them.
It looks like you spend a lot of money on those.
Joey, I did. The Louise Carmen is expensive. You don't have to get an expensive journal, everybody. There are a lot of DIY versions of these. It was just a little treat to myself. I also got Tess one for her birthday. I don't buy designer bags anymore. I buy cute journals and cute baby carriers. Okay, speaking of Tess, let's call her.
Okay.
I'm a hot old maid.
This is the segment where we call Tess and check in. Maybe talk about what romantasy or dark romance books we are reading and gross Joey out.
What's up, my people?
Hi, Tess.
Hi, Tess.
Hi, guys. I like your socks too, Joey. Are those pink? Are those pink fuzzy socks? What
Yeah.
are those?
I've worn these socks every episode. These are like
Oh, I just noticed them.
ski socks or something. I don't
He
know. These are like honestly the only socks I have.
Yeah, we don't usually wear socks. We
We
decided.
didn't want to have foot fetish freaks all over this if we didn't have socks
Well,
on.
yeah, let's be honest. We do have, not by our own creation, we have WikiFeet. It's like a site where
Do I have? I know you have one.
No, you have
What?
one.
Really?
Your WikiFeet page is like more sumptuous than mine.
Wait.
I don't.
Are they actually
What?
my feet?
You
Yeah, they're
guys?
all screenshots of Joey when he's like has no shoes on in our videos.
Is
And I'm
I
like,
didn't know WikiFeet was a thing.
Oh yeah.
WikiFeet.
Wiki Feet Men.
E-
He's been barefoot in a lot of videos lately.
You know what? Like, no shade if you have foot fetishes. It feels like a
Who's
little.
supplying all the? Who's like taking the time to send all these photos of my feet in?
That's what I'm saying. Someone is watching our videos and screenshotting and zooming in on your bare feet and Joey's feet. As someone who does not have a foot
Monstrous.
fetish.
Monstrous.
My feet are delicious.
No,
What are you
but
talking
Joey's
about?
feet are often dirty. We live in Hawaii, so we walk around barefoot like at 24/7.
Oh wait, hang on. We have a WikiFeet score. You want to know what your score is?
Sure.
Is it one person that does this, or is it
I
multiple enthusiasts?
think it's multiple
How
enthusiasts.
do they know my shoe size?
They do?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Yes.
Wait.
How long? I've not ever heard of this before.
No, I
have
know.
no idea.
I mean, it's not like you should look at it for humor's sake, but you know.
Do I have one?
You're safe, Tess. But whoever's listening, start Tess's WikiFeet page.
Tess, put your foot up. No, don't give it for free.
I'm gonna start my own WikiFeet
No,
page.
I mean, that's like on OnlyFans. Like, that's like one of the number one ways people are making money is off their feet. People
That is crazy.
People want people to. No, I know you're not into feet. People want people to send in their like dirty socks, and
bath water.
Yeah, they want to.
There's girls who sell, or I don't know if there's girls, but I remember this one story about this girl who sold her bath water in little mason jars for a lot of money.
Whoa! I will sell bath water for money. God. That's like the best return on investment ever.
I mean,
pictures
of feet don't feel that bad either.
No, I know. Well, that's why people start them. They're like, I just have to like pose my feet. Like they don't even show their faces. Anyways,
that's the legit reason why we were wearing socks.
And does a foot fetish extend to like a socked foot?
Oh, you know what? Probably Joey's socked feet are gonna end up on his
Your pink fuzzy socks are gonna end up on the WikiFeet page.
Okay, well, that is a great lead in to our segment with Tess, because we really do just talk dirty when we call Tess, because we talk about whatever.
So dirty.
Unhinged.
As dirty as Joey's feet.
Yeah, whatever unhinged book we're reading for the week. So just for a little backstory, if this is your first episode, Tess and I are very into the romantasy and dark romance book genre. We love them as an escape. We love them as a social bonding between, fellow enthusiasts. So if you are into that genre, welcome. If you're not, we highly recommend. And if you're anti it, then you can be friends with Joey. No,
I'm not anti, but can people who are into like one kink in the genre be friends with people who are into the other kink in the genre?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. This is a no judgment zone, Joey.
Absolutely.
We welcome all.
Why choose?
Why choose? Which is why we're
Reverse
not
harem.
shaming about WikiFeet. Which, I mean, the fact that there are feet, I'm okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I mean, there's something a little like irksome about it, but
can I get a split of the advertising revenue off of the page?
Yeah,
true.
Guys, we're not getting paid from WikiFeet. I feel like we need to. Yeah,
are they? Oh my gosh, are they running ads on our feed?
I think WikiFeet is. I don't know what whoever owns WikiFeet is really who's making out.
Wow.
Maybe it's run through donations.
The thing that I heard this, and then I wanted to like go deeper into it, because I think that the romantasy craze, whatever, the tension of it is like girls all understanding it and guys not understanding it. I personally, as a guy, have been trying to understand is like, okay, what is this? Like, I'm fine with it, but what is it?
Joey thinks that most guys, the way that they understand it is that they think that these romantasy books are essentially, I'm going to say the way that they say it on BookTok, corn for women.
Why do they say corn? You mean so it's not flagged or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So anyways, here's the concept that I heard that I thought was really interesting and helped me understand the romantasy genre and
why
and
women are so
everyone,
into it.
all women being so into it. And you can correct me if you think that this is inaccurate, but the comparison was that romantasy is for women what professional sports teams are to men.
And it's not that they are corn
It is
for
not,
women.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. The science behind it, and they've done studies on it apparently, is that like all the chemical reactions and things that are happening hormonally and whatever are kind of like equivalent for women when they're in this romantasy
and they're reading
world
a book.
and the community and the different teams that they're on inside this world is like the same thing, and the escapism is the same thing that like sports and like watching games with friends, having your favorite team, having your favorite players, and that
hormonally,
it's the same
chemically,
thing.
it's a very satisfying experience.
Could
So-
you say that it's like any interest or
like you think
like hobby?
that's like
Like I don't know why it
limiting?
has to be sports.
Well,
Like, what
just
if it
because
was
the way that
chess?
It's basically like the science of it. It was like they took a guy and they said, okay, here's what happens to the guy's chemicals when he's consuming corn.
yes,
And then they took a guy and said, okay, here's what's happening to a guy's chemicals when he's consuming a game
a game with friends.
with friends or whatever. Not even with friends, watching on TV.
right.
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they took females and they said, here's what's happening when a female is in the romantasy book or in that world. And it was basically the same exchange internally of like the systems and their hormones and blah, blah, blah. It looked much different than like the guy.
Serotonin and all the the good things that were released.
Did they test the women with the corn?
I don't know.
But
I didn't
the point,
go that deep.
Okay, the point is that the experience of the corn is fleeting. They compared it.
They said that it's more similar for women with like doom scrolling and TikTok and blah blah blah. You know,
where it's a very like sort of unsatisfying thing. Like it's a quick like hit,
Oh, okay.
but it doesn't like live with you and make you want to read another book. I mean, it's just like that's the thing about.
I think that's a good point, which I didn't even know was really a thing. More so because I definitely don't think that, I mean, maybe I can't speak for everyone, but I wouldn't say me or you or anyone I know is reading it because it's corn.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's
You know
what
what I mean? Like
to
we love the story and the
exactly.
And the spice,
I tried
but we're
to
not,
explain it to Joey because
in the basement with our corn.
no, I know we don't. It's not. I mean, yes, there's spicy parts of it, but the reason it's such a good payoff and so sort of like salacious, but in such a satisfying way, is because of the buildup of the character.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
And so,
And
like,
it's an
I think-
odd study to have done, but
I think, but it
I love
helps
it.
explain
if you're
right,
a
to,
woman
like,
out there or a dude out
Yeah,
there who's
100%.
into the genre and needs help explaining to their significant other, I think it's a good
yeah.
a good thing to explain in that context.
And I think it's also good for maybe the women who are hesitant to even try reading these books because maybe they think they're too risque or too corny.
Fine. So Tess, tell us about your
Yeah.
sports team for the week.
Yeah, what sports team are you into?
okay, I am so excited to no. So I actually haven't talked to Kate. So I read The Wolf King
Yes.
and The Night Prince.
Oh, yes.
And
the second
now
one.
I'm
Yeah.
reading and am so addicted to The Captive.
The Captive Prince. Tess,
Yes.
I'm so glad you're in on this. Oh my God. See, this is what makes me, I'm having such a serotonin, whatever, burst right now.
This is why I called you yesterday too, by the way,
Oh my-
because I wanted to talk about it,
Oh,
but I'm
because-
glad we're talking about it for the first time.
I need to know. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Wolf, guys, these are all 5-star reads. Have to read. We are going to put these on the list. We've already started an informal book club with all of you listening if you're on board. And tell me your thoughts, please.
So basically, real quick storyline.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a princess who is kind of just nobody cares about her, and it's the Omegaverse, which is wolves, so wolf shifters.
Yes.
And her
We
dad,
love.
who's the king,
she's
means
not
the
a
wolf
wolf
captures
shifter.
them, whatever.
Wait, you know what someone needs to open?
What?
A romantasy theme park.
No, first of all, Joey. First of all,
No.
Kate.
Yeah.
No. First of all, that I've copyrighted this.
That idea.
I'm sure this exists, but I keep talking to Kate about this, and anyone who will listen is I want there to be a legitimate romance Comic-Con.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like it's crazy
Called
that there
ready?
isn't- Yeah.
Rom-con.
It's so good. It's so good. Rom-con.
yeah,
Guys.
Jay, that's a
good way.
great idea.
That's a good way to also eventually get to a theme park. If we can prove the concept in a ron-con, and then it could eventually become
a rom-con.
a rom-con.
He said ron-con.
A rom-con.
It's a ron-com.
That's a different park.
Just shush. Joey. Okay, so yes.
But I'm
Anyway,
just thinking, like,
so-
on the map, you open, let's go to Omegaverse.
Yeah. Oh, Omegaverse. The Omegaverse is, oh my God, we have to do a whole episode about Omegaverse. We can't even dive. But
Yeah, I can't even.
Oh, let's
I
go to
don't- I
Twister
can't-
Sisters Alley.
Twister Sisters. No. Jeez. Why do they have to have
That's
an
actually
alley?
good.
An alley
That's a-
would be
that's
good. The dark romance alley where people in masks just jump out at you.
You know, the like sets almost that are set up like the books. And then, Kate, we've talked about like the guys on TikTok who are
Yeah.
so
There's
are
so many
famous 'cause
guys.
they look like,
Exactly. People,
and they could just come and sit there with armor on.
what do they call it? They call it a fan cast. Like they'll just find these random guys on TikTok who are like good looking, whatever, but they're like, oh my God, you are so Rhysand. Like and then their
Wait,
accounts blow up.
We've officially launched RomCon.
Okay, copyright. Okay.
Yeah.
We have the domain.
Also, first of all,
Yeah,
Tessa-
fine.
it's
You're the
Tessa's
CEO.
idea. Tess is the CEO.
the problem is where are we going to hold it?
Los
In
Angeles Convention
Hawaii?
Center.
Yeah, LA is a good place.
And if the Twisted Sisters are listening, call us.
Twisted Sisters, call us. We're
Come
gonna do
live all
Twisty
your fantasies
Twisty Alley.
in a world of romantasy.
Oh no, Joey's. Okay, what? Do
From
it.
Omegaville to Twisty Alley.
Twisty Sisters.
Meet your favorite character from TikTok that looks like the guy in the book.
Yes. This is such a fantastic idea. We're gonna
Yeah.
keep workshopping this idea
Link
on
in
our
the
calls.
link in the description to pre-order your. We'll do like a Kickstarter if we get enough
Yeah.
pre-sales.
Or if anyone's listening who already knows of a small meetup.
Oh, you're
You
into
know?
meetups now. 36 and single. Let's do it.
Well, no, I'm
Rom-con
saying like
meetup.
if this exists, I don't want to step on anyone
No,
else's
there's
toes.
definitely
like we're having a
meetups
brand new
for
idea.
sure.
Actually, I was talking to my friend the other day, and her mom recently went to
A meetup.
a meetup. Yeah, her mom is a long time like romance reader and a huge Fabian fan. Or what's his name? Fabian?
Fabio.
Fabio.
Okay, well, no, we can't do a meetup. I mean, great for meetups, but this needs to be bigger and badass.
Yeah. This is it's Twisty Sisters.
I mean,
Alley.
With special guest Jacob and Simon from Heated Rivalry. I don't know their names.
Oh, Joey. Joey. I mean, if we could get Connor Story and Hudson Williams, thank you, from Heated Rivalry.
Live playing hockey.
No, but we would get all the authors.
Ooh, a hockey
Ooh,
ring.
Hockey. We need to invite sports
Ooh.
teams. Yes.
We could have all of the
All
boys from
single
all the
sports
hockey,
players.
All
Yes.
the MM boys could fight on a team.
Or we'll just do like a cute little teeny rink for them. Okay. I love this idea.
Say goodbye to the patriarchy.
Yes,
Say hello to the matriarchy.
Thank you, Joey.
RomCon 2027.
Now
Yeah.
you're trivializing the matriarchy, but thank you.
Yeah, watch it. So anyway, wait, hold on. Should I finish?
Yes.
Okay, so long story short, this wolf gets captured by her dad, and he's very vicious. Anyway, he ends up, and she then goes and lives with in the wolf kingdom, and all this stuff happens with
And
her.
it's so
Tale as
good.
old
But
as
hang
time.
on, we have to pitch this book because it's basically like Outlander. So
Yeah.
guys,
Kilts.
Scottish guys in kilts who
Are they
transform into
Scottish, though?
wolves. They have like brogues and like
What are those half
Yeah,
horse, half man things again?
that's a centaur, but you're talking about the minotaurs from Morning Glory Milking Farm.
A world of minotaurs and brogues.
Bro, Joey, just stop.
Guys in skirts.
Do your best
stilts.
Scottish accent, Joey. Go. Say this. Where are you going, little rabbit? Let's go for an ale.
Mm.
Where you going, little rabbit? Hey, let's go for an ale.
He's a leprechaun. He's
Okay, we gotta
a
work on that.
leprechaun. Say it in like a gruff voice.
In like a werewolf
Yeah.
accent.
Where you going, little Subscribe, guys. Follow along.
Where you going?
Joey's just been always horrible at accents, and Tess and I love too.
But I appreciate that you give it a shot.
Next episode, or one episode, would be really great for you to do accents because actually Kate's really good at accents.
He thinks I'm
We can do a
so
whole
good. I'm
segment
not
where you
that
do different
good.
accents.
I mean, I really appreciate all the accolades you've given me over the years for my accents, but
Okay, are you done with your book review?
okay. But
No,
anyway,
whoa.
no, just
Hold
tell
on.
me what you like about it because it's true. It's so good.
Normally, when these books happen, it's like the girl or whatever, whoever the main character is. Once they sort of find their guy, they don't really pivot away.
Yeah,
Like
it's kind of
this
like
one
a
was
weird
very
why choose in that way, right?
Yeah, but it's very different,
Mm-hmm.
and I finished the second book and I was so excited because it left on such a crazy cliffhanger to download the third book.
I know.
And then I started clawing my eyeballs out when I saw September 30th.
I know.
release
I'm
date.
sorry. I did say that, but you obviously forgot. But yeah.
But more importantly, The Captive Prince.
Oh my gosh. You guys, I just finished the third book of The Captive Prince. Was it the night before last, which is why I lost sleep probably, which is maybe why I got a migraine yesterday. But anyways,
Oh no.
it was worth it. Might have also been my Legree class, but it's fine. It was worth it because The Captive Prince, I have such a book hangover from. Like, you get a book hangover when you just are so in love with a book and the characters that you're sad when it ends. And that's how I feel.
You don't want it to end. You're like slowing down reading and then because you're like, no.
Yeah.
Did you go on any dates this week?
No.
It doesn't matter. She's dating Laurent.
Our dad was in town. He
Oh,
left today,
right,
and I
right,
was working on a lime wash or re-lime washing a wall.
Just for backstory, Tess is working Tabitha Brown, who we love, who we did an OMG We're Coming Over episode with recently. You got to go watch. And Tess helped so much on that room. She's hired Tess to do basically the rest of her house.
Are you and Sarah filming it?
We filmed a little bit in the beginning until we got closer to mental breakdowns levels.
Okay, well,
And then I can't be sure. I can't be certain if she recorded it.
can you re-up your filming because I'm sure people want to watch you.
And also mental breakdowns make for great videos.
No, it's true. It's true. It's just like when I'm trying to chop her head off and film her at the same time. It's
Yeah.
it's a whole dance. No, I'm just kidding.
It-
We did it though, and she's still alive.
This is Sarah, Tessa's best friend we're talking about. And there is an episode on our channel where you can watch Tess and Sarah decorate a nursery for Guava Juice, who's one of like the biggest YouTubers ever. And they're really funny together. So if you haven't seen that,
record
go
you
watch
guys.
it.
Record Tabitha's episode too, though, so we can release that.
Oh, but I just want to know what Kate's reading.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I'm depressed now because Captive Prince is over. But I actually downloaded the anthology. There's like another book that comes after the series is done. That's like little cute stories about them that
Yeah, you love those little cute.
Well, it's kind of
I
like
don't
an
like
epilogue,
that. I can't
but
do the.
it's nice. You'll probably want it. Read it.
Okay, well, fine. Maybe I probably will.
But
Yeah.
you also won't believe the rest of the book and then the third book. Crazy.
I'm so excited. I feel like it's all going to come to a head.
Yeah, but I don't know now what to read next. I think it's kind of typical when you have like a book hangover that like all you want to do is read what you were already reading, but it's over. So I don't know. Well, anyways, TD, I love you. I miss you.
I love you guys both. Keep your feet out of the shot because we need to make money on those feet. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa,
Okay.
that was so fun. I just crack up so much. Well, thank you guys for listening. This is the end of episode 3. We're so excited to keep bringing these episodes.
We're excited
to
because
you.
we're finally going to get to see everyone's comments
I know.
and let us know what's working, what's not, what you're enjoying, what you're not, what you want to hear more of, what you don't want to hear.
And call in if you have any.
Call us.
Yeah, 1-844-RUG-CHAT. And make sure you say your name too when you call so that we can know who's leaving us the message.
Whatever platform you're listening on right now, make sure you're following.
And
means the world to
subscribe.
us.
Yeah.
And give it a 5-star review. Nothing less than a 5-star review, please.
Please.
Share
5 stars
this
or
episode
nothing.
with your friends. Let's spread the rug cuddle journey. We'll see you at RomCon 2027.
Oh, I love this idea. We have to do this. But no, thank you for cuddling with us. Thanks for joining us on the rug. And
Stay creative, stay weird.
stay you, because why not? Bye.
Love you.
Joey. Love you.
I'm Mr. Kate.
Rub cuddle with us.
Hey, Kate.
Hi, Joey. I mean, we're gonna get weird. We're gonna get honest.
Can't believe we've been together for 20 years.
Let's talk about it. Creativity is not a skill, it's a way of life.
Come rub cuddle with us.